One, you start.
Oh, all right. Well, we're already on the air. What's up, everybody? The Crap Gamer, the most compelling gaming-related YouTuber around, and I got Showstopper with me. Say what's up, Showstopper.
What's up?
Uh,
Good.
we got a special guest who's grabbing some water. We got Chanel with us today, so
We got Next Gen's wife today.
yeah. Just look at that picture. It's fantastic. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining me on kind of like short notice. But as you guys know, like I have like a lot of. I'm not like an insider or anything. I'm no throughway or anything. But I got a lot of people that I know that help me out a lot. They scout these sites and they're big on the forums and stuff that I don't go to, like Reddit and NeoGAF, places that I wouldn't really be caught dead in. And I had one actually send me a really interesting piece of information. Apparently, like we all thought for the longest time we would get Halo 2 Anniversary on the Xbox One at the end of this year. Then it kind of broke that it was going to be a Halo Master Chief Collection, which would be Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4 as a collection at the end of the year, and you'd play through like all 4 games or whatever. Now, this is exactly from a source of mine who actually got this from Reddit, and apparently this Reddit article or this Reddit thread is now deleted. And it basically says someone who says they have seen videos of E3 games on the Xbox One, and he also says that the Halo collection is not properly a collection, but a game called Halo Journey, which includes the best part of Halo 1 through 4, with its own multiplayer, sort of an anthology of the best missions completely remade with new graphics to retell the story of the saga before Halo 5. So if that's not a megaton, I don't know what the hell else is. And I just want to point out that Microsoft has been very kind of cagey with what they say. They say Master Chief's Journey starts off this year on the Xbox One. Get it? They've already said Master Chief's Journey will start this year on Xbox One. We know Halo 5 comes out next year, but Halo and Master Chief's Journey is this year. Are you back yet, Chanel?
I'm back, baby. Question. Fill me in. So you saying this new Halo is supposed to be take the best parts from 1 through 4 and put them in one game, and is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's like an anthology of the best missions, probably almost all of the missions. I mean, there was a couple filler missions in some of the Halo games where you backtrack or whatever. Maybe they cut a little bit of that out, but it could be, that makes a lot of sense to me. And we keep hearing them. If you go back and watch the review, the E3 from Microsoft last year, they said Halo, he'll take his first journey, and then they said that again in a tweet. Yeah. This year that don't fret, Master Chief takes an important journey this year on Xbox One. So I mean, what do you think about that, Showstopper?
I think it's new, it's fresh. Just for the journey of Master Chief. So if they're going to take the best parts of each game and make its own story mode out of all 4 parts, if I'm understanding it correctly, is that how they're doing it?
Yeah, they're going to take the best story elements from all 4 games and put them together into, I guess, like one epic hell of a campaign.
And it's going to have its own multiplayer.
Yeah, it's going to have its own singular multiplayer, which makes a lot more sense.
That's awesome.
It makes a lot more sense than how like people were like, how are you going to do the multiplayer for each of the games? If you were going to release all 4 games in a collection, what would the multiplayer be? Now this is supposed to be all 4 games kind of condensed into one game, and has its own singular multiplayer, probably with maps from all 4.
You know what? That's going to make it feel like a new game.
Yeah, and it's totally new graphics, I guess. Supposedly like a new engine. So
that is smart.
Yeah.
So is that oh, I'm sorry, 343 Studios?
I'm not sure if that's going to be from 343. I'm sure they oversaw it. They oversaw Halo 1 Anniversary, but Saber Interactive and Certain Affinity actually crafted most of that game. And if you look at who's on I believe, I'm not sure if it's Certain Affinity or Saber Interactive, but there's quite a few ex-Bungie members on that team, and they make a lot of the. They've always made Halo DLC maps. Those are the.
Microsoft own it?
I don't know if they own those or if they're third party, but they make almost all of the Halo DLC maps for almost like every Halo game.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think this is smart, because a lot of people have not played the first Halo. So to give the Master Chief journey of how he started until through 4 and getting us prepped for 5 when it comes out next year, I think that's pretty smart. I think that's slick.
All right, here I gotta play devil's advocate. All right, now here's the shit. Viewers are going to know. So was John Doe technically right? What's going on here, man?
Well, it would probably be it's John Doe, right? Well, technically, what it would be is you're not gonna be able to buy them individually.
Yeah.
It's it'd be one game on one disc, so it'd probably be
something new in here also. I mean, like I said, all this is speculation and rumor.
Right.
We're not saying it's true, so don't. If we come out to be wrong, don't throw shit on the channels. This is a rumor, And
yeah. Hey, anybody? I see some people in the comments like link. Dude, this is from somebody like me and Next Gen and Showstopper. We get people that scout these sites and send us information. We're not claiming to be insiders, although we're probably more accurate than a lot of insiders. Someone that I know goes on Reddit a lot, seen this, messaged me on Twitter in a private message, and now I'm relaying that to you. Now they took the thread down in Reddit already, and they usually do that if there's some kind of legal issue. And usually when they do that, that means that it's probably right on. And if I had to guess, I would say this is more legit than them releasing just 4 games for one price. I mean, this is basically 4 games. It's probably going to be a $60 game. I mean, but it's going to be 4 with a brand new graphics engine and new multiplayer. So, I mean, I think that's cool. Probably a lot less clusterfuck than releasing them, individually.
All 4, yeah. And I think it's more cost efficient instead of remaking, like what John Doe was saying, remaking each game from the ground up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
To be on the Xbox One, so to break it and just give you pieces and glimpses of the story and chaining each story together, I think is smart.
Yeah, that's a great.
Just to give you some element of who Master Chief is, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have not played the first Halo, and a lot of people have not played the second Halo. So to catch those people up to his story, his complete story, it's good. It's good.
Crap! Give me a link to the show. Actual show, so I can Twitter.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll send it. I'll send you one right now. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Next Gen, but I mean, is this something that you'd be interested in? Because I know you're not like a big fan of remakes either. But if it's
not that I'm not a big fan of remakes, but like I said, yeah,
its own graphics engine, a brand new multiplayer.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a pretty young. I love a pretty bitch, man. I'm just, looking. I'm excited. Looking at what I guess 343 Studios did with the Halo 4, and really pushing that old ass 10-year hardware for us, the Xbox 360. And I would like to see what a Halo will look like on a next generation console. I just hope they just don't, just give me 1080p 60 frame. If they give us some brand new graphics and stuff like that, I'm all for it, like I say, I mean, I don't suffer from nostalgia. I don't want to play them old ass games, but if it's pretty and it's redone and looks great, I'm all for it, man.
Yeah.
I haven't played Halo 1 in 10 years, 12 years. Back in Halo, we didn't have a multiplayer, so once you beat the game, unless that was about it. And Halo 2, people said by far that was the best Halo game of all time, Halo 2.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I can imagine. Well, if you look at how Halo 2 ended really abruptly, right? It ended on kind of the campaign did on kind of a cliffhanger, and then it didn't pick up for a while later when the Halo 3 came out on 360. But I think let's just say that, I mean, this could be a hell of a 20, 25-hour campaign, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could seriously do something like that, and I think that a lot of people that maybe haven't played the games, you're going to get the best parts of the games in one disc, with new graphics engine. It's probably going to be 60 frames per second. I mean, who knows about resolution? It could be anything, really. It could be, 720, 900, 1080. Who knows? But they're saying new graphics engine. And it doesn't it make sense now because we've been hearing he'll take his journey.
But it does make sense, you know what I mean? Phil Spencer, he loves, giving us Easter eggs and, giving us little clues. So, like I said, this is huge, though, Like I said, according to the leak document, for the Japan launch, they're getting a brand new Halo for their launch. So, if this is true, we are getting a Halo. We don't know what type of Halo we're getting, but no shit. Actually, I think this is even better than Halo 2 Remastered, to be honest with you.
Oh, this is much better because you're gonna get something. It's almost new. You know what I mean? It's like that new kind of feeling, and I'm really excited for it. I mean, yeah, people are gonna say, "Hey, you're such a hypocrite, crap gamer." Yeah, you put down Sony for releasing The Last of Us and possibly God of War.
This is different than that because that's the complete game. You know what I'm saying? This is telling a story, and it's almost feel like it's its own story. You know what I'm saying? Because it's taking different elements and different storylines from each Halo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and forming it into one Halo story. His journey. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty slick. I mean, it's gonna feel different. It's gonna feel new.
Yeah, I mean, and if you look at it, look, I'm not saying that I'm against all HD remakes. In some cases, it makes sense. Look, God of War came out, God of War 3 came out on the PS3, and I was like, damn, that game looks good. I want to play it. I hadn't played the other ones because I already had a 360, I think, by the time God of War came out on the PS2. It came out very late in the console life cycle. So I bought the HD collection on PS3 to play through those so I could catch up on the story. A lot of people maybe haven't played the Master Chief story from the beginning, and this is a good idea for that. Look, if Sony wants to come out with the Uncharted collection in a year, to get people ready for Uncharted 4 or whatever, I'm okay with that because the Uncharted game didn't just come out. But the fact that they want to release games that just came out a year ago for a full $60, I do take a little bit of I think that's kind of a cash grab. But then when you see games like The Order get delayed, you understand that they're like thirsty for something. I mean, they're desperate for something, right, guys?
Well, like I said, we don't even for us. We just heavily rumored they're gonna do God of War Ascension over. They're gonna do the last Gran Turismo, same game, just 1080p, 60 frames per second. But I guess. Yeah, they're going to use it as a filler because if it is true about The Order being delayed, that is a major blow to Sony. You got to think just playing the role of the protagonist. With all those layoffs they had at those gaming studios may have hurt them in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's going to be one of those situations where and this is the thing. Like, I'm a gamer too. I don't have a PS4, but I feel a little bit bad for just the regular gamers, not the hardcore fanboys, but maybe the gamers are the gamers that maybe were suckered into this a little bit by some propaganda. They thought they were going to lose their rights as gamers if they bought an Xbox One or whatever. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a bit unfortunate that maybe they bought into that hype. Don't you think that some of that was hype, guys?
A lot of it was hype. A lot of bad PR. And be honest, like I've always said here, I'm going to go on my rant. You guys sit back, motherfucker, listen to the rant. I'm one of the ones that I'm opposed to used games. And the reason why I say that because it's this business model that we have, that Activision's competing against EA, EA's competing against Ubisoft, and they also competing against GameStop. That is a lose-lose situation. Look at all the great developers, publishers, and companies we have lost from the 6th generation to the 7th generation. Midway is gone. THQ is gone. Atari on the way out the door. You know what I mean? Like I said, in these games here, especially all like these AAA blockbuster titles, you know what I mean? They can sell so many titles just to fucking turn a profit. And it's not like it was back in the day. They put out a game and that's it. If a game had a bug, forget about it. These games have like fucking 1,000-member teams and they still support the games after its launch with patches and all that shit takes money, you know what I mean? Habit, man. If your hobby, I'm sorry, not your habit. If your hobby is gaming, support your motherfucking, your hobby, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I was big on the not used games. I was ready to go digital to support mostly the developers. You know what I'm saying? I saw the need to support the developers by going digital because it's really just Microsoft and the developers are who you really have to deal with to get your game. And I saw that as a benefit for them, you know what I'm saying, to get the most money. You know, $40 for a game digitally, I think it's a steal. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to deal with the boxing and the shipment and adding all these extra fees. And you know they're giving us, you know, with the new hard drive that we getting. I'm going digital as soon as the update come with the hard drive. You know what I'm saying? So
are you not in
all my games.
the beta?
Yeah.
With the external hard drive when it
Yeah,
comes
like
out.
I can already use it. I think
I am too.
if you're in the beta, you can already use the.
I ain't in the beta yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
so
did you? I think you can be invited into it. Somebody should invite you.
invite me into that then.
Yeah,
You
well,
know what I'm saying? So, because as soon as that happens, I'm going straight digital. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, at E3 they would talk more about their digital plan that they have, and maybe they revamp it and and see different elements to where we'll be able to play offline, where we'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, not have the 24-hour check, all that good stuff, and
check
and
this
be
out.
able to do those things that was negative about it, change the things that was negative about the digital process.
Yeah, well, check this out. Like you can buy digital games now and play them offline. Apparently, and you can share it too. Like you can do 2 user IDs at a time. As long as you have yours set as the home console, you can share whatever digital content you have with somebody else. And I think they said Microsoft is looking into a way to sell your digital games to gift digital games. I mean, I think that'd be huge. I mean, if you could give somebody a digital game for like like a birthday or Christmas or something, I think that'd be awesome. And I think that they also said that along in June with Games for Gold on Xbox One, they're also going to introduce their digital sales. Apparently, Forza and I think Rise are going to get huge digital discounts in June on Xbox One. So they're going to be doing.
That would be awesome, man. I mean, we just need to revisit that because I think a lot of gamers in the beginning wasn't ready to go digital. You know what I'm saying? But I think they are now. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot more, not everybody, but a lot more are ready to go.
Hey, Show, I'm a one up you on this one. I won't say that they wasn't ready because we've been buying games digitally this whole generation, not the whole generation. But since Microsoft came out with since Xbox Live Arcade, we've been buying games digitally. This the way that Microsoft they did a shit job of explaining it and truly show the benefits of maybe going digital. Maybe they should have did instead of charging, which I am a big. They shouldn't. Digital games shouldn't be fucking $60. They should be at least $50. You know what I mean? Like real talk. You know what I mean? If they made the digital games cheaper, at first, all digital games $45, $50. You know what I mean? At the end of the day.
Yeah, 40 is that sweet spot though.
Yeah, you know what? If they offered digital games for 40, I would buy everything digital.
Here's the thing though, Crap. That's a big jump up. Here's you, a person like you have a data cap and your internet is shit. But what I'm saying is that Microsoft really can't really throw the shaft to brick stores because they need the stores to sell their consoles. You sort of rumored it, but fucking GameStop was going to stop stocking it. They didn't do it with the used game shit,
Yeah.
Right. But what they could have did was like how PCs are with the disc that you buy. I think it's like a key on it or whatever, and you go for those that have like a data cap. They can go to the GameStop or wherever they sell them out, purchase that game at regular price, bring it home. You know what I'm saying? Install it, and then that's it. I don't think we should be keeping these discs. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no need when you installing it to your hard drive. Purpose of having a disc is when if you install it to your hard drive, you'll think you won't need the disc anymore. You know what I'm saying? You can scratch that, but we still need the disc now.
But check it out. The thing about this, but if you install the disc right and have it in your hard drive, you go trade it, you still got the game.
Right.
Yeah, so it has to do something secure, like you know what I mean, because if you like you said, you install the gets in then fonts on your hard drive, and then you can take the, take that game and
I mean, but that's why the keys is important, though. You know what I'm saying? Because
okay,
now,
okay,
once
you
that key is off, it's a wrap.
yeah, good point, good point.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. You know what? Like, I'm with you, next gen. Like, as you know, I'm moving. Actually, the place I'm moving to has no bandwidth cap whatsoever. So, I'm really happy about that. And I moved over 1,000 games. Those shit and things are heavy.
Yes, they are.
They're heavy. Like, if I can fit all my games on a thing and I don't have to get my fat ass up and switch out discs, I think that might be the thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, that's really cool to me. Like, I like being able to just say which game I want to go to and go into it, you know? Like if I'm on Killer Instinct and I want to go to Titanfall, just say, hey, go to Titanfall, you know, and then I can just
Yeah.
go over to that. I think that's really cool, and I like, I'm liking more and more the whole digital thing, even though I was against it for a long time, but yeah,
I'm running out of room, crap. I'm running out of room, man.
yeah, exactly, man. I'm
Yeah. I still got into my basement my old PlayStation 2 and
Yeah, I'm
Xbox
right.
One games. I
This
I'm good.
generation, since it started, since I got my PS4 and the Xbox One, I haven't bought a physical movie, and since these, I've been about all my movies are digital. All the movies that I bought, I have been digital, and I'm going to do Watch Dogs. When is Watch Dogs coming out?
It comes out tomorrow.
Oh, of course, digitally on the Xbox. But it's at midnight. I gotta wait till
Yeah,
tomorrow.
you know what? I hope they'd start doing preloading for Xbox One
I
soon.
told you guys,
Yeah.
I was in a fucking a beta thing, well, survey, what some of the features that it was going to be on next generation. Make a long story short, at the E3, I got accepted into this thing, this Microsoft thing, and some of the features were asked, and some of the things they were going to give us that, like it's kind of like Steam. You pay for the game, and then what it do is the game would automatically download to your hard drive digitally, and at 11:58. Games come out on Tuesday, 11:58 Monday. The game would unlock on your hard drive, and you can start playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pre-download. Like I did it, and that is supposed to be coming. Still the Xbox One. I don't know when, but
I heard it might come before the PlayStation 4 gets it. The PlayStation 4 doesn't get it until Destiny releases.
Yeah.
That's the first time you'll be able to preload with that. I think once you start being able to preload, and that throws a whole thing in a monkey wrench in the whole situation too, because they don't really track digital sales right now.
They need to. That's what I'm saying. They were supposed to do it this generation. They were supposed to do it this generation. They were supposed to. NPD was supposed to count digital sales and include Walmart. 'Cause they, from what I'm hearing, still, I don't know. Walmart still hands over their sale numbers. They've, for years, Walmart didn't participate in NPD. You guys didn't know, but they were They were supposed to participate, and they were supposed to start counting digital sales. But the generation just started, so we're not even a year in yet. So we'll see how that works.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it could be pretty big, though. I mean, I think I could see digital overtaking physical media this generation. I'm not sure that. I mean, there's still going to be a big market for physical, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, still people buy
Until
CDs.
everybody internet get together. You know
Well,
what I'm
some
saying?
people like to trade their games or whatever. Some people like to. Like me, I don't trade my games. I ain't.
Yeah, the only problem I can see is people with bandwidth caps, or because these games are
Yeah.
getting so large, like 50 gigs and stuff. I mean, that's a hell of a download.
That's a stream, boy. But good.
Yeah,
good.
that's a hell of a download. You know what I mean?
Wolfenstein was like what 39, 40, something
Yeah,
like that.
it was a big ass download.
49.
Yeah, it was up there.
Yeah, it was up there pretty far. All right, so again, in case you guys are just now joining us, I got we get people that report news to us sometimes, like, and somebody sent me a message on Twitter saying, yeah, hold on one second, guys, I'm going to.
Bring it up.
Yeah, hold on, take it over for a second because somebody's messaging me.
All right, there, ladies and gentlemen. See now, we got someone sent crap a message via Twitter that and Reddit. They sent some. Yes, baby, come on in. Come on in. They seen so I guess behind the scene footage, whatever the case of Halo Journey, and it's going to be Halo 1 through 4, the best parts 1, best parts of 2, best parts of 3, best parts of 4, all in one game, remastered, brand new multiplayer. Brand new experience. They're going to tell the backdrop, the story of Halo before Halo 5 comes out. And if you guys don't know, Phil Spencer's been, leaving tweets, Easter eggs saying that Master Chief is going on a journey, and his name of this game is supposed to be called Halo Journey. Like I said, if a lot of you guys there, if you are new to the Halo franchise, if you're new to the Xbox, this would be a great way to introduce you guys, because really there's no way to go back and play Halo 1. Online you can on the Xbox 360, or Halo 2. That has to be brought back out, but like they said, a lot of people say that Halo 2 was the best Halo of all times. Man, what do you feel about that? Are you a big fan of Halo 2, Showstopper?
Yeah, Halo 2 was the start of the multiplayer.
It was.
So I can see why that was big, because that was our first online experience with the maps, and we had that was pretty big. You know what I'm saying? That was everybody's first experience of that type of thing.
Xbox Live when it came out, man.
Show did.
Hey, I think that's
nice.
Yeah, that's the game that launched Xbox Live. And guess what? The whole band's here. We got Worry Ward in here.
Ew.
Oh,
Shit.
Mario.
Hey,
Mario.
Mario. I've been talking to you on Skype a little bit, messaging. What do you think about this possible Halo Journey game?
I'm a little confused. It's a mix. It's a mix of 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, it's taken the best parts. I'll read you exactly what was said. Someone who saw the videos for the E3 games of Xbox One says the Halo collection is not properly a collection, but a game called Halo Journey, which includes the best parts of Halo 1 through 4 with its own singular multiplayer, an anthology of the best missions completely remade with a new graphics engine to retell the story of the saga before Halo 5.
That's pretty cool. I mean, it's going to be like sort of like one game, but it's going to encompass the whole story of Master Chief.
Yeah, with a totally new graphics engine.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So it was basically one game, but the whole Halo story.
Yeah, they're probably going to cut out some of the backtracking and things like that.
Hey, boy, so this is the $15 question. So was John Doe completely wrong? We were wrong. We all were wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone's wrong.
Yeah. So what do you think about the price? What do you think the asking price for that should be? 60? Is cool for 60?
Yeah. I mean, if it's going to be the one giant story, and I'm assuming it's going to be longer than 15, 20 hours, something like that.
That's a lot of goddamn. Hey man, I hate a long ass game. Shit, long as they got co-op, long as they got co-op in there, and I can run through with my guys. You can run through with big game and small, so we can do some co-op on that shit.
We should stream that shit. We should get on that and stream it with us four. Yeah. Man, I can imagine that. Maybe do some charity work for that too. Like, hey, pay us and watch us play this game. Warrior, I mean, yeah, it's getting its own singular multiplayer. Doesn't that make a lot of sense to you? Like, people were wondering if they were going to release a collection, which multiplayer would they use? But doesn't this make a lot of sense to you to just do a singular multiplayer where they mix probably all the maps and things like that?
Yeah, it makes more sense. I don't think you could have multiplayer for each game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it would be crazy to have all those different. You have to have different. You really want to have different servers for each game if you just do everything on the cloud, but. Yeah. That cloud doesn't exist, so.
Yeah, the cloud doesn't exist. Sort of like the Order coming out in 2014.
Cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool having a collection like that. You know, is it on one disc?
It would be one disc. Yeah, it's one game, one Blu-ray.
I don't
know if it's one disc or not, but one goddamn game. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, this is still a rumor, though, right?
Okay.
It's a rumor.
You know,
it's a rumor.
Like I said the other day, you know what? I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Again, if Microsoft letting all this shit slip, you never know. What the fuck are they gonna show at fucking E3? That's what I'm fucking worried about. Fucking like, if they letting all this, we already know about Gears, we already know about Halo, we already know about Fable, we already know about Roomly, Forza Horizon. Like, what are they going to show at E3? Like, god damn, you know what I mean?
They gotta have something really big.
That's what I'm trying to say, though. If they let the Halo shit come out now. Like, come on, Microsoft let this shit slip. If they let this shit come out now, yes?
Yeah.
Hey, Warrior.
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, earlier in the year, there were tweets that came out from Microsoft saying Master Chief takes his journey this year on the Xbox One?
I do.
Okay, and now it's starting to all make a lot more sense, right?
Well, if that rumor turns out to be true, then yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
I mean, hey, we could be some of the first people breaking this, and it's thanks to somebody who was quick to spot this on Reddit before it got deleted. Apparently, this thing got deleted really fast.
Shout out to my man. Shout out to whoever you
Shout
are.
out
Yeah,
Shout out to
his name is Manfredi.
Manfredi. Shout out to Manfredi.
You know what? Also, it kind of makes sense because if you're really into Halo and the story, the Covenant, they took that great journey in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of matches up with the whole Halo lore and the story. So I don't know. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds accurate. But
it does. It really does.
Yeah, but again, right now it's just a rumor.
It's still a rumor, and we
sit
here and say this. It is a rumor. Everybody listening, it's a rumor.
But it's a very credible rumor.
Yes, it is.
When you think about it, in the grand scheme of things, it's a very, very credible rumor. I wonder, like I said the other day, being that Microsoft owns the Gears of War IP, we're gonna do a cross mosh, universe between Halo and Gears. That'd be kind of funky. Master Chief versus Marcus.
You know what else they could do if this journey turns out to be true, and people like the idea of that, the whole story put together in one game with one multiplayer, they might do Gears.
Yeah, Gears would be. I always said that I would like to play because, I'm being real, honestly. If you guys don't know if you got your 360 day one like me, the games looked better than there was previous. They were launch games, but when Gears came out, and when that fucking caramel go behind your back, when that husky motherfucker ran up the steps, you were like, oh shit, next generation is here. That shit blew my mind, you know what I mean? And you fucking that first chain melee kill, you was like, oh shit. Like that was like into a next generation, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was.
Love to see Gears 1 to 3 redone, dolled up with some better graphics. That'd be dope shit, you know what I mean? Real talk,
Yeah, you know what? If they do, and I got a feeling that they might do something like that next year because Gears 4 wouldn't come out till 2016, right? That's what that's.
I don't know. We don't know. We don't know how long they've been working on Gears.
Yeah, I mean we don't know, but let's say it does come out in 2016. Wouldn't it make sense to do Gears 1 through 3? Like sort of like what this rumor is. Let me reiterate. All right, this rumor makes a lot of sense to all of us, but it is at the end of the day just a rumor. Just like Halo 2 was a rumor, just like Halo Master Chief Collection was a rumor. But we do know that Microsoft has said Master Chief and Halo will take its first journey on the Xbox One this year. So there is some sort of Halo game coming out this year. That much is not rumor.
Well, it'll be out by the time the Xbox One. When does the Xbox One launch in Japan?
In September, I believe.
Whatever Halo game this is, it will be out in September.
Yeah, it would make sense to come out in September or they're around abouts because November.
It always comes out in September.
November is full.
Yeah, it always comes out because November gets Call of Duty. That's and Halo just come out like September 25th, around those time, or first week of October, the end of September. You always get your Halo. You know what I mean? It gets a month to itself on the market, and Call of Duty gets the market. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. The bigger story I think is that it's going to be like a new graphics engine. I think that's the deciding factor for a lot of people.
But let me ask you guys a question. And again, I'm gonna throw my fanboy hat on. You can imagine like the pressure that's going to be on Sony. Let's say if this shit is true, right? Now, it's very heavily, most likely than not, then the order's being pushed back until 2015. All right. So all Sony really has, as far as exclusive, is a driver and a racer, whatever you want to call it. So Microsoft has Quantum Break, has Sunset Overdrive, has this Super Halo game, have whatever else. They say they also have another exclusive that's coming out.
They have D4. They have
Project Spark, fucking Killer Instinct Season 2. Like, god damn, like Microsoft, they fucking the chips are stacked, man.
It could be. They could have their own arcade racer because Forza Horizon 2 is all but confirmed. Playground Games is working on that shit. So I mean, yeah, they're gonna have their own racer. They're gonna have a good. It looks like they could, and they said they have at least a couple unannounced exclusives coming out this year on Xbox One.
Yeah, 2014. So that, like I said the other day, that's gonna be huge. So they come in at the same price $400 a piece. All these fucking exclusives, you know what I mean? Especially they probably give you, for the holiday bundle, they probably give you Rise or something for free inside the box. Like the pressure's on. Well, Sony's gonna probably, market Destiny as an exclusive probably.
Oh, they're doing that with Watch Dogs too, but it's like hell. I mean, if you've seen the difference between the two, they look almost the same, except the Xbox One version is a little bit crisper or whatever. But
Don't start that shit.
hey, did you see Digital Foundry did their Wolfenstein comparison, and Xbox One version won that?
Oh yeah. I didn't. Yeah, I was thinking about buying it again. I didn't fucking.
Man, that game. I'm like close to the end now, man. That game. I'm telling you.
Hey,
you got to get it.
Are you talking about Eurogamer?
Yeah.
They actually did it. They picked the PS4.
Oh, they did. Exposed crap. Exposed.
Dude, I read an article earlier that said.
Yeah, if you go to Eurogamer, they have the face off there, and just go right to like the last paragraph, and they say like they basically picked the PS4 version based on like one instance where I think frame rate kind of dropped a bit, but then they say that they're both pretty much the same.
Huh. Well, damn, I was exposed. I feel like a dumbass. Thanks for making me feel stupid.
Yeah,
damn it. Exposed. Damn, Crappy. You got owned by Worry Ward. What the fuck? Time for me to flip out on everybody. Jesus. Damn, but okay, yeah, those games both look about the same. I mean, that's the thing, though. These games, I don't think that the PS4 is getting these better multiplats like what everybody's going on about, you know what I'm saying, where it's going to be this obvious thing. So I think basically these games are going to be basically more or less the same on both consoles. So what it comes down to is like the exclusives and the better online network for a lot of people. So
yeah, I was pretty excited for Mario Kart, but then I found out it was 59 frames a second instead of 60.
59 frames a second.
Right.
Actually, it's mostly 60, but it dips down apparently.
Yeah,
to
that ruins it for that's terrible, isn't it?
Have you seen that meme yet where it's like Mario Kart, all the other Mario Kart 60, and it says Mario Kart 8 59, and then it says Internet overreacts again or something like that. It's like wow, man, one frame per second. Wow. I mean, that's what it's come down to, though, right? Where we care about berries and cream. Which one, right? Well, like which one?
Berries and cream.
Hey, speaking of the order, it looks like it's going to be, if this rumor again, apparently a lot of insiders and DualShockers say it's going to be pushed back till February of next year, which would put it right up against The Witcher 3.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Well.
That's going to be interesting.
The order is still sell.
Oh yeah, and the more time they take, the better it's going to look. You know.
Hey, okay.
I hope so.
Now check this out. I was reading this article in Gaming Bolt, and the developer says, "If you think our game is shit, it's fine by me." That's his exact quote.
Yeah.
Dang.
But listen, I mean, there's been a lot of like crazy reaction, like, oh, it doesn't look like this, doesn't look like that, and I think the developer is just kind of saying to people who, are screaming and overreacting, like, we don't really want to listen to the negativity. The game looks great. What they showed looked great. I mean, it didn't look like a bad-looking game. It looked like a great-looking game.
But they keep showing the same little parts, though, don't they? I mean,
they're probably under a lot of pressure to get that game out and to make it look good. So,
At the end of the day, you know what? Like I said, Rory, maybe these layoffs are coming back to bite them in the ass. Because if let's be real, these people that they laid off, you could have took that extra manpower and sent them over to help work on the order. It isn't,
what did you think about that when you looked at it? I thought it looked great. Did you?
The game looks fine. I mean, I hope it's fun. Shit, the Infamous looks great. But it's, and so you know what? Like I said, once you get past the pretty graphics. And to me, this is my opinion. The Infamous became very repetitive. You know what I mean? And the same thing with same thing with Rise. I'm gonna be honest. Once you got past the wildfire, even though I enjoyed the storyline of Rise, I wish they would let you evolve your weapons. That would have made Rise so much better. I mean, besides the same hacking and slashing, let you add some different weapons and
I think they were both victims of being early games. You know what I mean?
They were. And you got to realize too, as far as Rise, it got changed mid-cycle because it was supposed to be a Connect-only game. You remember? And
yeah.
You know, so I'm looking at saying Rise 2, heavily rumored. I'm looking forward to what they do, you know, with the proper time and tools, money, resources, what they can do.
They brought in Todd Pappy from the God of War saga as well, so hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody knows anything about gameplay, it's him.
Yeah, but look at like, you know, with God of War. It's the same more or less moves, but then you get the different weapons, and, you know.
Yeah, the gameplay was great.
Yeah, you know, same shit.
I love God of War too, man. I'll be the first to say, man, I loved all those games, man, even the PSP ones.
Bro, God of War 3 is the shit. Bro,
yeah, that's definitely the best one.
Yeah, when you fought Poseidon, remember that?
Oh yeah. No! When you fought your brother Hercules, you beat that motherfucker.
Yeah, Hercules was the one that got me too, boy. That was deep.
Beat that motherfucker to death. I said, God damn. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm about to fucking.
True definition of putting pause on.
Yo, I had a great that 2 months right there was great because me and my wife, she watched me play fucking God of War. She liked the story. She's into that Greek mythology shit. But I played Dante's Inferno first. You guys, some segue. If you didn't probably play Dante, you get it for
I need to check that out.
Great game. There's fucking boss battle at the end. You're fighting the devil when he got his dick out. Or bullshit, you not. You fucking. I went from Dante's Inferno to fucking God of War 3. And you know, like I said, yeah, faggot. Yeah, fucking. But and what's the guy name? The fast when you cut the nigga feet off and shit. I'm like, yo, this fucking Kratos ain't no joke. He cut the motherfucker the fast. He had the fucking the fast feet. He cut the fucking the guy's feet off and shit.
Oh, wow.
I forget which it was. It's been a while since.
But anyway, a fucking great game. That was my first God of War ever, and it blew me a fucking way, man. Real talk.
It was great. You know what annoyed me about Ascension? It seems like they skimped on the single player to fit in multiplayer.
But you know what is crap? Look, they followed 3. What not more they can really do with the storyline.
You know what? I heard that there's other mythologies they could go to.
But I'm just saying, Kratos, you killed all the gods. That was epic.
If you beat God of War 3 on like the hardest difficulty, and then it goes back to the end credits there, he's missing. You know, if you know the end where he's dead or whatever, his body's missing. So
you know what's interesting when you said that about other gods? David Jaffe, he's the guy who did the original God of War, and they interviewed him, and he said he did have an idea where after the storyline, like Kratos would be transported back to like ancient Egypt, and he would have to fight all the old Egyptian gods.
Oh,
like can you imagine that?
Oh, you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could have him fighting other gods,
other mythologies.
Yeah, it's like Osama bin Laden and fucking. Racist bastard! Shut up, John.
Yeah, you're not only a homophobe, but you're racist too.
Hey, somebody made a video on me, called me a homophobe. My feelings were hurt, man.
Well, he's probably a faggot. That's why.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even ask blowjob. I'm like, seriously, you're gonna talk American a la carte of all people? That fucking troll, American a la carte, man. I said, Jesus, they got about 6 views. I probably watched this whole 6 times. Me.
Hey, doesn't that guy spend a lot of time watching wrestling? A bunch of sweaty guys like pawing around on each other.
How about
that? That seems like about right up his alley, though. To be honest with you.
Wait. Who's the fucking American a la carte? He'll be on your channel soon, trolling. He'll be there.
I blocked him. I blocked him from mine. I don't really have time for like a lot of the trolls and stuff, especially people that like don't even have consoles. Like I don't cater to PC at all.
Doesn't that fucking this dick grandfather and pistol in his grave? Like motherfuckers that don't even own the next generation consoles are going to pop shit. Like even better. So a motherfucker, you know, that doesn't have plans on buying the other competition, and like not get the fuck. How the fuck you gonna tell me? You don't play the Xbox One, but you just convinced this shit. Like, that's the craziest shit ever, man. Those motherfuckers are weirdos, man. Real talk.
Yeah, they're definitely weirdos, man. But anyway, just to let you guys know again that we appreciate you. This was kind of like a spur of the moment thing, maybe breaking news. But if this turns out to be legit, I mean, this might be one of the first places you guys heard it. So,
yeah. Hey, crap, you are the man. I give you that. You are the man.
Yeah, I mean, I sent that shit to Next Gen. I was like, hey, check this out. Let's see if we can't get everybody in here and
Oh yeah,
and
when
and
I
share
got it, it was nice.
Yeah. So, hey, I want to thank Warrior Wart and Showstopper and Next Gen for joining me. I appreciate you guys coming in. Thanks a lot. You guys want to like shout yourself out there at the end?
Yeah, this is next 720, and your grandmother's sexy as hell.
This your boy Showstopper, and I'm out.
Take care, guys. Take care, guys.
Hey, Warrior Wart's got this little channel. It's not, he's hard to find, but you should find him anyway. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to rack 'em up. Crap. Out.